Okay, welcome everybody. Good to see everyone here tonight. Looks like we got a bunch of people jumping in here. What's going on, Silver's Scratch Built Productions? How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Nice to meet you. If you'll let me know in the chat where you joining us from and what are you working on currently, whether that's tonight or just what you got on your paint desk right now. Tonight, doing a little something different. I've been working on some Crute recently, but been trying to sell off this lovingly painted Custodes army, and found a buyer, but want to make sure that all of it is up to kind of the same standard for them. And so, yeah, we're going to be working on some custodians, really just fixing some details and stuff on these guys, cleaning them up a little bit, making sure they're all kind of at the same standard. So then getting them shipped off. So got some tea. And we're ready to paint. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Feeling my hobby desk is very cluttered right now, but I'm gonna zoom down a little bit, bring our light down. Okay. Hope everyone is having a great Sunday night, or at least that's what it is here in Ocala, Florida. So these are the Custodes. I painted this army about 4 years ago, so I'm really just trying to kind of go back and bring everything up to the same level. Make sure that the army's kind of consistent across the board. So, okay. Silver, I see your comment here. Taking a day off, joining from Alabama. Nice. Welcome. I'm in Ocala, Florida, so not too far away from you. 2 40k Warhound Titans. Wow. 3 knights and a squad of Death Corps of Krieg Ogrins and 20 Death Corps troopers. That's yeah, you've got a full painting desk. That's awesome. Sounds like a fun project. Let's see if I can find the right paints here. Are you going a classic Death Corps color scheme, or are you switching it up a little bit? I'm actually going to start with black. Palette's a little crazy right now, but we'll make it work. Yeah, custodians are they're interesting. They have a lot of details, and then they also don't really have a lot of details, or it's just, you know, a lot of gold. But you can kind of go as detailed or not detailed as you want with them. So I'm just trying to find that right balance. Like I said, I painted this army a while ago, and so, you know, this is also a good reminder that you can always go back and repaint stuff if you want, if it wasn't up to your current standard. Or, you know, you can just let it be, because sometimes it's good to be able to look back and see how far your painting skills have come. 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. Nice. Yeah. That's, yep. That is full time. Hey, Phlogiston, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Good to see you popping in. I know it's not Tau. I'm sure you're disappointed. Yeah. In case you missed it in the beginning, this is an army I've had sitting in a closet for a while. And selling them off. So I'm just getting a little touch-ups on them for the buyer. He really wanted a kind of battle-ready army, and I was like, I think I can make that happen for you with just a few quick touch-ups. So yeah. Hey, what's going on, JP? Yeah, varnish is, it depends on the thing. So like for these guys, I'm trying to remember, I painted this army about 4 years ago, maybe 5 even, and you can see that one of these is a little shinier. Like this one is a bit more matte and this one's a bit more shiny. So I think I used, I think this one just had regular Reichland Flesh Shade wash on it, and then I think on this one I used the Flesh Shade Gloss, and it definitely is more glossy. So I'm gonna see if I can't gloss these. There's 3 of them that are a little more matte finish, so I'm gonna see if I can't use some Golden Flesh to kind of bring a little shine back to these without overdoing it, and without having to varnish the entirety of the model, because I don't want to do that either. So, yeah, JP, Adeptus Custodes, the Ice Cream Space Marines. You are correct. You are correct. Yeah, I know. It's like there's something different on the live stream. It's crazy, isn't it, Phlogiston? It's a necessity more than a want. I don't really want to be painting these, but I do want to sell them. So So touch-ups it is. Slanesh Titans. Woohoo! That'll be a project. Quite a large undertaking. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the gloss versions of the washes were an interesting phase in Games Workshop's paints. I would say, yeah. Oh yeah, no. If you don't know that it's a gloss, and then you go to use it and you're like, what the heck, why is my model shiny? Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst. JP bought a box of Tau stealth suits, looking for them, couldn't find them, so mission. Yep. I would say mission accomplished. You have done your job. That's how you know you painted them well. Disappear. So I went to my local game store on Friday, which was the first time in a little over a month, and had a good time. Mostly just hung out with people. There weren't a whole ton of folks there. But yeah, it was nice. Got to get my hands on the new boarding actions, and that's a cool game mode. Has anybody else tried boarding actions yet? Silver, who are you asking about the paints? Hate to rummage. Oh man, we will miss you. Have a great rest of your evening and a good early morning, and hope to see you back on here soon, JP. You in chat, yeah. Okay, so I use a variety of paints. It really just depends on what I'm after, and currently what I have, because I'm not spending a whole bunch of money on paints unless I, need something in particular. I can tell you some of my favorites. Go to black, great coverage, pretty flat or matte, finish, which is nice. So yeah, that's my go-to black. I really like Vallejo Metal Color series for the metallics. And then yeah, mostly Games Workshop paints, but yeah, I've got a lot of Vallejo. I tried Scale 75. Wasn't my favorite, to be honest. They're pretty good via the brush, but I can't stand airbrushing them. Best white paint. Okay, so this is a complicated answer. Oh, for brushing, not this one. Airbrush, 100%. 100%. Just make sure you have this stuff too. For brush, okay. I don't think it's best. I've heard amazing things about bold titanium white from AK. Is it AK? I think it's AK. Shoot. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. The bold titanium white from Pro Acryl paints. It's not pure white, but I have really enjoyed this white gray. It's just white enough to seem white, but you can edge pure white on it, and it makes it really stick out. So that's what I used. That's what I used on these towel helmets. So it's the white gray. So I really like that, but I've heard really, really, really great things about bold titanium white from Pro Acryl. I just have not picked it up to try it out yet. White's a hard color, not because they don't have good paints, which is why it used to be a hard color. But really because you have to get the consistency of the paint right, and you just have to do a lot of coats, in my opinion. I like white inks as well. But again, I prefer to do my whites through the airbrush, if possible. If not possible, well then I just realized I'm going to be hating my life for a little while. Silvers, what are your favorite paints to use? Since you asked the question, we'll now ask you back. Phlogiston, use the white ink. Your zenithal priming. Okay, same brand as the red. Yep. Yeah, this stuff is awesome. I think this is probably the stuff you're talking about, titanium white. That's the one, yep. Yup. It's a good ink. That brand is pretty consistent. Consistently good. Phlogiston, you still printing tonight? Made your own line of paints that I'm testing before I go live with them on Kickstarter. Nice. It's legit. Wish you the best of luck as you get started on your Kickstarter. Oh man, yep. Gotta care for those printers. Yeah, so basically all of these Custodes were kind of at varying levels of done. I guess I had mostly finished them a few years ago, and yeah, so here we are. This is why you finish your projects, people. So Silvers, you'll have to tell me a little more about so you used to use Winsor and Newton's tube paint. Okay, so like oil paints mixed with a pouring medium. Okay. Very cool. Phlogiston, yeah. Translucent resin, print a bunch of clear stuff. That's awesome. You need to do some stealth suits and ghost keels in the clear resin. Be sick. Silvers, that's awesome. Yeah, I can imagine that they will be well received. Do you what kind of paints are they like? Or are they kind of their complete own thing? Put some ghost skills and stealth suits. Yep, yeah, I beat you to it. You know, great minds think alike. You gotta get them. Gotta get them ghosty boys. Them stealthy boys printing. Beefy flight stands for piranhas and devilfish. Yeah, okay. That's absolutely necessary. Those stupid flight stands. Totally different from all the other companies out there. Okay. Very cool. Well, if you need somebody to try them out, and you can't find anybody better, let me know. I don't think it would be hard to find somebody better, but I'm more than happy to help out if that's a way that I can help out. But there are much better painters out there on the YouTubes, so I'd start there. Do you have any inspirations, Silvers, or people you like watching? Magnets in the base and 3 that go on the model. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's really good. Then you can flip the stand over and it's magnetized your tray too. Oh, that's cool. On a scenic base, put the stealth suit, paint it to look like the ground and background. Yeah. pretty funny. Phlogiston, you definitely should do the like partly clear, partly like regular. Silvers, yeah, that's really cool. It can be very difficult to figure out which paints to use and which ones are halfway decent, and honestly which ones you prefer and the ones that you like and that fit your painting style. And so yeah, I get that. Kudos on you for figuring all that out. Not a lot of people would go through all that trouble. You have a channel here on YouTube that you can go that we can go follow you at, Silvers. Very nice. Yeah. They're like, he's too good. We can't let him win all the painting competitions. Yeah, I'll have to go check out your channel. Love to follow along as you get your paint line out there. Go for the Slayer sword. Nice. Sorry, I've probably been like painting off camera half the time. Oh, thanks. I will get you back up and subscribe to yours as well. Just kind of getting started here on YouTube, and been in the hobby for a long time, but just kind of got tired of painting by myself all the time, and I was like, well, I'll just start streaming. Silvers, yeah, thanks man for jumping in. Nice to meet you, and I will definitely go give your channel a subscribe, and yeah, feel free to jump in the Discord as well. I posted it up at the top of the stream, or you can find it on the YouTube channel links, but we'd love to have you jump in and be a part of that painting Discord that we're getting started. So yeah, there you go, Phlogiston. Need more people on there to see all the glorious Kroot. Join the greater good. We have Kroot. I'll post the link again right here, just in case. So Phlogiston, what'd you print that broke your printer, man? Did all those Space Marines break its back? Sadly, it was screwed. Too funny. You're gonna have to share that one in the Discord. Printed all bazillion of those Space Marines. Couldn't handle a few Kroot, huh? Yeah. Wow, very good. Yeah, I gotta learn more about 3D printers. Seems like a good skill to have. They're too strong. It was the crude hounds. It was the crude hounds. Ow! They're too powerful. These bows just have all the tassels. Question for anybody in the chat: do you have any unfinished armies? Or projects that you never quite got around to? This is one of several for me. Most of which have been sold off. But I still have a partly finished Necron project that I'll have to work on at some point in the future, because I actually really liked painting those. There's just a lot of warriors. Baited them at the question. No shame here. I've had many unfinished projects. Like I said, I just generally I'm like, well, I'm never going to get around to this, so I end up selling it off. At some point, it's sad, but you have to get honest with yourself about the time that you have. And I don't like being honest with myself. Every army unfinished. Liquid form? That's a good answer to that question. They are works in future progress, right? No shame there. Oh, hello, Mitch. Yes, I am using OBS for the stream. Yep. Using OBS, and I'm using my camera phone. Webcam on my computer. So that's what I got right now. So, making it work. Welcome to the stream. Glad you asked the question. Yeah, just getting started in the last few weeks doing some live streams and enjoying it so far. Mitch, where are you joining us from, and what is do you currently have a project that you're working on, or? Boston, nice. Welcome. Spindle and Guardian drones. Collection from Blackstone Fortress. Nice. Very cool. They're really great models. Yeah, just start and probably start before you're ready. I mean, Phlogiston in the chat can tell you that I rarely keep the minis in frame well, and that's honestly pretty tough to do, but there's only one way to get better at stuff like that, and it's just to do it. I tried starting to do something like this a few years ago, and the technology just wasn't quite there yet with OBS and smartphones, and now it is. So honestly, it's been working pretty well. So if you've got a decent iPhone with a decent camera on it, you just download the OBS camera app on your phone, and you should just be able to connect it right in. It's the correct answer, Phlogiston. I'll remember that next time I ask a question to bait you about your armies being finished. I'll be kind. Yeah, Mitch, I don't know that I have really any other advice other than just be really clear with yourself on what you want to do and why you want to do it. And yeah, I think start before you're ready. And I think consistency is probably up there on advice. Good. I'm glad it's motivating. My whole goal. I mean, I have a selfish reason too, but like, I enjoy teaching and passing along things that I have either learned or know to other people, and I like seeing other people succeed because of either motivation that I've passed along to them or because of something that I taught. And it's not really in the sense that like, oh, look at me, I taught that person, but I just like empowering other people to do something they love and do it well. And so, if I can help people, just like other people have helped me, and kind of give back and create a hobby community that does the same, I think that's worthwhile. And so, yeah, my goal is to encourage, equip, and inspire others to become the best painters and hobbyists that they can be. So, pure and simple. But if you don't have a good why, then yeah, you won't keep going. So. Hope that's helpful. I don't know if that's what you were looking for, Mitch, but yeah, I mean, I think we all, in this hobby in particular, like, we all get a lot from this, or at least I think a lot of people do. It's a good way for me to unplug from everyday life a little bit and do something that I really enjoy. And yeah, I think it I think we were meant to be creative, so I think leveraging that skill and creating something, like, it's so rare these days too that people actually make something physical with their hands. Everything's going digital, and I think there's something to be said about doing something that is physical. So I think there's a lot of benefits to the miniature painting, miniature gaming hobby, and I think it's really worthwhile. So if I can help people explore that world and answer some questions that would have saved me a lot of time and effort and head banging against the wall when I first got started, then yeah, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, it's a great question, Mitch. I'm glad you asked. And I will say there's a Discord link that I posted up above. I'll post it again here. We've got a great little community getting started over there, so would love to invite you to that. Yeah, and if we can help you figure out OBS or streaming or whatever, then yeah, I would love to do that. I don't know much, but what I know I'll pass along. Just a cutting board. What's up? Welcome. As you are jumping into the stream, let us know what you're working on, what kind of hobby project you're working on, or if you just found the stream randomly. That's cool too. Either way, we're really glad you're here. Let's see, Phlogiston, there's a painting YouTuber who says the heresy is my therapy. Yeah, I think there's a lot of truth to that too. Oh, let's be real. World's kind of crazy right now, and so taking a step back from that for a little bit, just to take care of yourself, is never a bad thing. Not working on much, just a cutting board. Do you collect or play a particular army? I feel like I'm just like going around and hitting all these random details on this. But that's kind of all there is that needs to be done on these models. It's just a bunch of random details and stuff. I don't even remember how I did these eye lenses. It's definitely red, so I'm gonna go with some kind of red. Just don't remember which red. I'm gonna go with Mephistone. Actually, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use what I've learned. Should probably do that. I'm gonna finish these tassels first, actually. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself. Go for it, painting. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. As you jump into the chat, let us know where you're coming from. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let me know where you're coming from and what you're working on tonight, or what you have on your painting desk right now, if you aren't painting tonight. So, good to see some new names popping into the chat. "44 screws later and the FEP is off." Wow. I bet you those are some tiny screws too. That's my guess. Tassels done. Break here for some tea. It's probably cold now. So phlogiston, is the FEP like kind of down inside the machine, or what kind of part is it that you are having to replace? So you gotta take everything out. Clear film that acts as a barrier between resin and the LCD. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep. So all those screws weren't actually holding that piece in place. It was probably just holding the pieces around that piece in place. Oh yeah, okay. Wow. There's a lot to that. I'm not happy with this. This is no bueno. I think it's too runny. But, gotta keep going. It's tight like the top of a drum. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Learn something new every day. Today it was about 3D printers. Well, that's good enough. Not super happy with it, but we'll have to do. I'm not trying to win a painting competition with these, just trying to get them off to their buyer. So I magnetized the captain guy here so he can hold the standard. Or he can have his regular weapon. So he has this axe too. So boom, boom. Just a little magnet. Okay, where to go next? I don't think I'm going to try that out on these. But this will be a good time for me to test a little bit of this golden flesh. Pull these. I'm going to pull just a tiny bit of Reichland. Test the coloration of the washes. Okay, so bend down, that should work. Try it on one model and we're going to see how that goes. Kind of try it on an inconspicuous area of one of these guys. Let's see what that does. See if we get any of our shine back. Okay. And blades. I'm just gonna start painting in some of the gems. Paint has surprisingly good coverage for a blue. Yeah, I am pleasantly surprised by that, because there are a heck of a lot of gems on these guys, and having to do 2 coats over all of them would suck. Okay. Okay, so that brought back a little shine. On that butt plate there. Hello and welcome. As you're jumping in to the stream, let me know where you're coming from and what is on your hobby desk. I'm working on some Custodes right now, getting these ready to go to be shipped out to a new home. Army that I'm selling, and just trying to touch up before they go out. Got a big gem right in the middle of these shields. I'm just gonna get this base coat down on there. brush. Man, these guys have so many of these freaking gems. Anybody on the stream right now ever painted Custodes? It is not for the faint of heart. A lot of detail on these guys. Different stuff to work through. How much metallic there is on these minis, I feel like it's hard to really clearly see them on the stream. Gems left. Just when I thought we were close, there's another one. There's another model. This guy's got even more on him. Good grief. Phlogiston, I hope your progress is better than my own. Almost done, nice. Huge welcome to anyone jumping in the live stream. Working on some Custodes tonight. Getting these ready to send off to a new owner. So, just doing some touch-ups. Love to know where you're from and what you're working on if you are jumping into the chat tonight. Brush do I want to use here? I want the short stubby one here. Try this guy. Starship is fully operational, nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I can imagine that would be a bit obnoxious. Instead of I'll try one more thing here. I'm gonna just try adding a little gloss varnish to this mixture and just see. Realize I'm completely off the screen right now. Alright. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm coming back around on these couple of custodians that are not as shiny, and yeah, I'm trying to add a little bit of definition back to the armor and a little bit of shine as well, so just to see if we can't get those guys to match. Seems like it's working okay. Bring a little of that shine back. Add some more depth into the armor. Honestly, phlogiston, that really sounds like a pain. I mean, so far you've told of nothing but the wonders of 3D print, but I'm sure that's not one of the upsides of using them. Yeah. Oh no. That's frustrating. That's super frustrating. No bueno. The upside is basically magic. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see some time lapses for sure. Indistinguishable from sorcery. Love it. Is it magic? No, it's 3D printing. So what kind of sorcery is this? Funny, this guy had like part of his, what was 4 years ago me thinking when I was painting these. Part of them, like part of this guy is nice and shiny. And the other part isn't. Now I'm coming back and having to correct 4 years ago Corbin's mistakes. Boo. Oh yeah, I can imagine watching the prints is like really satisfying. It's like watching Mary Poppins' suitcase. It's funny. Yeah, better than it was. Or at least a little bit on the shiny side. Gotta get the shiny treatment too here. Not as tedious as changing an FEP, but tedious nonetheless. Nothing like having to go back and make something you already painted shiny. Hello, Jalen Patterson. Welcome to the stream. That's okay. We are just kind of getting started on this channel in the last few weeks, so you're joining at a great time. Glad you're here. Let me know what you're working on, what kind of hobby projects you've got going on right now, or maybe you are new to the hobby and you don't know what a hobby project is. That's cool too. Either way, you can let us know where you're joining us from. Coming to you from Ocala, Florida. It's kind of like north central Florida area. some shininess on those dudes. Bringing them more in line with everybody else, which is great. Oh, cool. Well, hey, yeah, this is a great place to watch. Oh, Tampa Bay area, nice, very nice. Yeah, Tampa's awesome. My wife and I have been able to get down there quite a bit. Yeah, I can imagine a full-time job and a full-time paramedic student is pretty busy. But yeah, if we can keep you entertained on the channel, then that's awesome. If you're new to this particular hobby type of stream, these miniatures are from a tabletop war game called Warhammer. And yeah, they're 32 millimeter miniatures, and you get them gray on a plastic sprue, kind of like a model car or something like that, and you paint them up, and then you can use them in your games and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's a very unique hobby. Really enjoy it. So what kind of hobbies or crafts do you enjoy watching people make? Or is it just kind of anything art? North of the border. Okay. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, so all kind of in the same vein there. That's awesome. It can be very relaxing just to watch someone else make something. So, you get that. How far along in your schooling are you? If you don't mind me asking. We definitely need skilled paramedics. That's about a year, okay. It's not too crazy. crazy long. Alright. Let's see if I can bring this back into focus here. Wow. Yeah, it sounds like a fast pace. Cramming a whole bunch into a year, I'm guessing. Good. Well, I'm glad I can create a relaxing moment for you, for sure. Get some chill music. Watch somebody paint some tiny spear-wielding super soldiers. What more can you ask for, really? I mean, I feel like I could think of quite a few things I could ask for. But I think just keeping the minis on the screen for now would be something good. It's important to not take life too seriously. I can laugh at myself getting off of the screen here. Yeah. Just working my way around these guys, painting all the gems and stuff. These are the Custodian Guard. They are the elite bodyguards of the leader of mankind in the setting. And they do not mess around. if you're into science fiction at all, it is one of the best, most deep settings out there. So I would highly recommend it if you don't know a whole lot about Warhammer. Okay, I think that's all the gems on that one. times on this guy and probably call it a night. Let's see if this comes back on. There we go. Video froze there for a second. Yes, thank you. I'm about to be done here, Phlogiston. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And yeah. Hope you have a great night. We'll talk on the Discord. Can't wait to see more prints flying off your 3D printers, man. Your machine. See you on the next stream. Hey, what's up, Paint Games? I don't know anything. I just felt like finally to join the stream. Just bad time. Yeah. I'll hang out here for a couple more minutes. Always watch back if you need to. Just painting up some Custodes. Two to 4 a.m. Whew. Jeez Louise. Are you over in Europe? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I had another guy that joined one morning. He was like, I'm waking up, eating breakfast, getting ready for work, watching the stream. I was like, that's pretty cool. Hey, what's going on? Noob Shot? Yeah, yep, these are the Custodians. Pretty cool minis. Got a lot of character to him. I've mostly painted this army like 4 years ago, and was selling them off, and the guy that I was selling to was like, "Hey, can you just finish up some of the weapons and little details here and there on some of the guys?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So Monday, 6 a.m. there. All right. I got you, Paint Games. Yeah. Here to get your day started off right. That's what I'm talking about. A little painting first thing in the morning never hurt anybody, right? It is 12:05 a.m. Monday morning here in Ocala, Florida. So, which means I probably need to go to bed because I have to be up in the a.m. But also hate that you guys are jumping on right here at the end. Yeah. Getting that nightly painting stream, kicking off the week. That's good. Yeah. I'm happy with the progress I made on these guys. I'll make sure that the stream goes up here, so if you want to kick back to the top and watch any of it, or Paint Games, there is, and Noob Shot. Oh no, those are cool. Yeah, the larger miniatures that they sell from McFarlane's and Joy Toy are really cool. I have to say I spend my money on these things, but if I didn't, those would be super cool to have. But yeah, I'll point you guys to another video if you haven't watched it already on the channel. It's way more produced than just sitting here watching me sling some paint on some minis and halfway get them in the frame. I feel like half the time I'm painting off screen like this. But yeah, I just released a video this weekend of me painting a Black Templar's Dreadnought. I'm gonna grab that so you guys can see it real fast. But yeah, there's a whole tutorial on how I painted up this bad boy. So I've been working on getting that video finished and out to you guys over the last like a month or two. So, but yeah, I'd say if you're interested in continuing to watch stuff, go check that video out. Let me know what you think of it, and obviously if you're not in the Discord already, I will drop that in here. Boom. Oh, thank you, Noob Shot. Yeah, I walked through step by step how to do it. There's definitely some advanced techniques, but yeah, more than willing to answer any questions that you might have as you're getting started. Yeah, and some of the other things that I'm looking to do on the channel are just some really beginner friendly videos. and tutorials and stuff like that that really anybody can follow. So yeah, if you haven't already, Noob Shot, I'd love to see you be a part of the Discord, and however I can help you on the channel too. That would be, I'd love to do that. So I remember what it was like getting into the hobby, and there's a lot to it, and there's a lot of information out there, and sometimes it's really hard to cut through the noise. And I wish that I had someone that had been in it for a while really like jump in and help out and give direction. So yeah, would love for you to join the Discord and be a part of the community. So oh, is the link not working? All right, let me get you one. Hang tight. These things like don't, they go bad every few days, I feel like. Invite, copy, right. Try that one. See if it gets you in there. Yeah, in paint games, advanced techniques like stippling, glazing, reverse edge highlighting, definitely can inform for those types of techniques as well. I used stippling on the Crute I was working on to really like stipple and kind of get like dots and stuff on the skin. So yeah, for sure on that. Here's a captain, but also could be a regular dude too. I magnetized his arm. Boom. So yeah, but these are going to head off to a new home as soon as I'm done patching all these guys up. So yeah. The guy that I'm these have been sitting in my closet for a couple of years, and so I was like, I just need to get these guys sold and out of here. So the guy was like, hey, can you kind of finish up some of the little details that you didn't paint? I'm like, yeah, sure, it's fine. So went to buy ultramarine colors, bought the paints, realized that the marine was a dark angel. Yep. Yeah. That'll happen. There's a lot to learn in the hobby for sure. So a lot of lore, but honestly, it's one of the deepest lores, and like sci-fi worlds that I've seen. It's on par with Star Wars or Star Trek or something like that as far as the backstory and the lore and all that goes. So yeah, it really is. It's a great hobby to get into. Welcome. Been working on terrain effects the last month. Yeah, terrain effects are cool. That's a big model, a lot of detail, but super cool miniature, for sure. Super cool miniature. All right. Yeah, as far as other stuff I've got on the paint desk, I've got some Crute, which are the Tau auxiliaries. It's been fun. And I've got some breachers, some Farsight Enclave breachers. Yeah, he's tall. They are super lanky. You can kind of see, here's the regular Tau guy, and he stands a good shoulder height above. So, and as for the super soldiers, he's still a little shorter, but not by much. So, you got everything on your painting desk, yeah. Yep. Got some drones as well. Yeah, the Tau guy is the size of a human. Maybe a little shorter. I'll put him next to one of these guys for comparison. So, yeah. Man with giant sword. And then over here, I have some Tau suits on the go as well, with some custom shields and that kind of stuff. So just got these primed up, and they're ready for more paint, but that'll be later on down the road. So, Francis, what's going on? Can't seem to escape him. Yeah, so Francis, I have to ask, because I'm about to end the stream here, but how's the night coming along? We're tired and never sleep. He's everywhere I go. You escape. That's funny. Almost done. Almost done. I'm gonna switch over to the face cam here real quick. All right, everybody. Well, it is. Let's see here. Like 12:20 a.m. here in Ocala, Florida. So I am going to sign off. But yeah, it was great hanging out with everybody today. Noob Shot, nice to meet you. And Francis, good to see you again, jumping on here. Obviously would love to have you in the Discord if you're still thinking about that. And paint games. It was great sleeping stream win. Oh man, I don't know if anybody wants to listen to my voice while they sleep. but just have some of that music going. That chills me right down. So, but yeah, Noob Shot, good night. Thanks for joining. Paint Games, thank you. Francis, thank you. And obviously Phlogiston, great having you on earlier as well. Yeah, no, I know you mentioned that. So totally get it. But yeah, hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. Would love to interact with you there, or on any of the streams. Feel free to drop comments in on videos. Francis, I was telling the guys earlier, I just released a video on the channel. It's a full-length painting tutorial for Black Templar's Dreadnought that I finished up recently. So I would love to know what you think about it, what you think about the video, if there's anything you think I could improve, or anything you would like to see me dive deeper down into. So anywho, would appreciate you going to check that out. And y'all, yeah, 31-minute video. Yep. Oh, you watched it. Awesome. Yeah. It was the first like kind of full length video that I was able to do and record and put out. So I'm learning. I think I'll get better and better with each one, but yeah, the next one I think is going to be some Tau Pathfinders. So oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Always appreciate what you think I can do to learn and grow as well. So if you ever have any feedback, I'm always trying to get better, not just at painting, but also anything else. Why not Kroot? yeah, I'm gonna make one for Kroot. I have a custom Kroot shaper that I am working on right now, working on building and converting. He's gonna have like a bunch of Tau weaponry and stuff. Yeah, no, I totally get that with the airbrush. Honestly, I always highly recommend one. Even if you can set up a booth in your garage, or like mine is just right next to a window, so I can just open up the window. I know it's a lot of people don't have the space, or don't know how to ventilate and that kind of thing. But airbrushes are a game changer for so many things. But yeah, I think most of the stuff you can do, besides like, you just have to spend a lot of time on blends and stuff. But I think some of the basics and stuff are there. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, I get that. In a basement, live in a cloud of Kim's. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, that's good that's good feedback though, Francis. Yeah, I'll definitely in future videos see if I can't at least give suggestions on how somebody without an airbrush could tackle it, for sure. Yeah, I'm with you on some of the airbrushed models. I feel like I'm always on the search for like, how do I get it to look realistic? Honestly, a really great channel for the more realistic airbrushed style is Cult of Paint. I really like those guys. They're a great channel to follow for more painting and stuff like that. Glow thing and base coating. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you can't get faster base coats than an airbrush, for sure. I use it for that and for like fades and obviously OSL and stuff. But yeah, anything white, anything yellow, any of those like lighter colors, it's hard to beat the airbrush. It's hard to beat the airbrush for sure. But everything can be done by hand too. It just takes time and takes steady hand for the most part. So yeah. Well, hey everybody, thank you for jumping in, and I'm glad we got to chat tonight or this morning, depending on where you're at. And I hope to see you in the next live stream. Oh, you're gonna DM me the night pics on Facebook? Sweet. I will be looking for that, and I will definitely respond to you when I get those in. Francis, yeah, I appreciate it, man, and hope everybody has a really great night, and I will talk to you guys in the next stream. That should be Tuesday night around 9:30-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you are at in the world, I hope you can tune in on Tuesday night for another stream. We'd love to keep talking and chatting and hearing about what you guys are working on. So, all right, peace. See you in the next one.